What's up, guys? Today I'm ranking Tenacious D's albums, and you might be wondering why I'm ranking Tenacious D's albums. That's just because I like them. I mean, they're a funny band, they're just so random, and I love random. I just love how random they are, and they really make me laugh. I love their albums a lot. And anyway, I have 3 physical copies of their albums. I have 3 physical CDs, and the one I actually don't have is number 4. And so number 4, the one I like the least, is Post-Apocalypto. And I actually do like this album a lot. It's just I don't like it as much as the other 3. And also, if you see me look over here, it's because I have an iPad right here and I have the album pulled up just in case I forget the song names. Anyway, yeah, I do like the album. I just don't like it as much as the other 3. And as soon as they came out saying that they were going to release, as soon as they came out and said there was going to be a web series, a YouTube series, and that it was going to be animated and like hand drawn and everything, I was on board. I liked the idea of it. And I guess they I don't know when they came out and said that they were going to release it. Maybe like back in May, they said that they were making it, or I don't remember. But like, as soon as they released it, I was looking forward to it. And then when it actually came out, I immediately watched the first episode and I loved it. And I liked all the episodes a lot. I'm trying to think. I liked all the episodes, and every time they released them, I'd watch them. But some of the songs that came out of them, I didn't love. And when I actually sat down, and when I watched the full movie of all the episodes put together, I liked it. But then after that, I went and listened to some of the songs. I listened to the whole album, just to see if there's any songs that they put on the album that wasn't in the series, and there wasn't really any. I'm looking right now. I don't think there was any that they put on the album that wasn't in the movie. But some standout tracks off this for me are the theme song. I actually really love the theme song like a lot. Hope is great. Take Us Into Space is a funny, good song. Robot is great. I really like Colors. Colors might be my favorite. And the JBJR rap is funny. And some of those tracks where they're talking are funny. But other than those ones I said, and like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see. Making Love's okay. Desolation's fun. Actually, that is kind of funny. But I just don't like it as much as the other 3 albums. And one more complaint I have about it is that it's only 30 minutes long, and there's 21 songs. I know that there's other albums like that, and I know that to have a good album, it doesn't need to be long. For example, Rain and Blood by Slayer, that's like 30 minutes also. No song in here is longer than 3 minutes long, which is a bit too short for me. Just a bit too short. I don't know. That might just be my inner like progressive music loving me speaking out. But I mean, there's not too many long songs in here, and I think they just jump way too quick from each other. But that's just my personal opinion. Yeah. On to the next album. The album that comes in 3rd place, so my second least favorite, or my 3rd favorite album is, let me get it, Rise of the Phoenix. And this came out, I believe, in 2012, and I like this album a lot more than Post-Apocalypto, like a lot more. And my favorite tracks off here are Rise of the Phoenix. That's probably one of the first Tenacious D songs I listened to, because it was on Guitar Hero Live, and well, besides like tribute and stuff like that, but it was on Guitar Hero Live. And I remember I played it and I really loved it, and I just liked the song. But no, it's not the first song I listened to by them, but it was up there. It was the first song I definitely listened to that was off this album. Low Hanging Fruit is funny. It's a funky little song. Classical Teacher is hilarious. It's just a funny song. Senorita's good. Death Star is a good song. Roadie's it's a beautiful song. It really is. Flutes and Trombones is hilarious. I love it. I just love how they talk. It's just so funny. The Ballad of Hollywood Jack and the Rage Cage is great. I think it's actually, I really like the song. What else? Throwdown is. I feel like Throwdown is like the closest that they've ever like, come to like a serious, real song. Not real, but a serious song. Rock is Dead is a funny little short song. Uh, they Effed Our Asses is a good song. I actually really like the riff when it kicks in at the end. And To Be the Best is a funny little like 80s montage song. And 39 is like the only song that I don't love off here. But I mean, it's still a good song. Um, yeah, I really do like this album. And if I had to pick my favorite off here, it'd probably be either Rise of the Phoenix or Death Star. Um, yeah. Flutes and Trombones is great too, so I don't know. But yeah, that's number 3. On to number 2. Alright, my second favorite album by Tenacious D, which and it also determines what number 1 is Pick a Destiny. And before I listened to number 1 a lot, I probably would have put this at number 1. But once I listened to number 1, I already knew a couple songs from number 1. But once I listened to it fully through the album, I instantly liked that one better than this one. But that's not saying that I don't like this one. I love this one, and I love the Pick of Destiny, the movie. I love it. I've watched it probably like 6 times. It's probably one of the movies I've watched the most. Like I've repeated like watching. Probably I'm not even kidding. It might be the movie I've watched the most. Honestly, I don't know. I watched it a lot, but it's easily one of my favorite movies. Like one of my favorite comedy movies, I guess I can say. And I love every single song on here. There's not one song I don't like. Kickapoo is amazing. I love Kickapoo. It's probably one of the first Tenacious D songs I listened to. Like I said, besides Tribute earlier. And I discovered this album when I was pretty young. I was probably like 11 or 12 when I first heard about the movie. And I wanted to watch it, but I just wasn't allowed to at that age. And then I finally watched it a couple years ago, and I loved it. I loved it, and that's when I started watching it. And then I watched it again like a couple days later, and then like a month later I watched it, and then I don't remember when. I think I watched it like a couple of months ago, but it doesn't matter. I love this album, and I love the movie. Kickapoo, like I said, is amazing. I love Meatloaf and Dio's part on it. They're both amazing. I love it. I love it when it kicks in, when it's like, now go, my son, and you know what I'm talking about. Classico is a funny song. I love it. Baby, I can't remember exactly what song that is actually now that I think about it. It's the I know now. It's the one where he's sitting on the bench and he's and there's like Clockwork Orange guys come up. Yeah. Destiny, good. History is one of my favorite Tenacious D songs. I love History. It's Government Totally Sucks is funny. Master Exploiter is one of my favorites. The Divide's funny. He's My Sassafras. What's it? Papagino? I forget how to say his name. Papagino. Whatever. That's funny. Dude, I Totally Miss You's a good song. It's actually kind of a sad song. Breaking City's funny. I love Breaking City. Car Chase City is good. Beagle's Boss is like probably my top 3 favorite Tenacious D songs, and you have to believe me. I know Beagle's Boss's lyrics like inside and out. I would watch the music video for it, which is taken from the movie over and over again, and I loved that. I loved the song so much, and I have everything memorized, and I love that song. Pick of Destiny is a great song, and The Medal is, of course, like a classic. God, every song off here is amazing. Yeah. Now on to number 1. I'm done talking about this one. My favorite album by them that comes in first place is their self-titled album, their first album. It is Tenacious D. And, it's just such a random album. It's so funny. It's such a random album, and I love it. Kielbasa is a great song. One Note Song is hilarious. Tribute, of course, is like a classic. It's their most popular song. I think it's their most popular song, definitely. It's also a lot of people's favorite song by them. And it's not my favorite song by them, but it comes in it's probably like my second favorite. Wonder Boy is amazing. I really love Wonder Boy. It's a beautiful song. Hard Effing's a great song. Effort Gently the chorus to that is actually really, really kind of nice. and the chords and everything behind the singing. Um, Explosivo is such a random song. It's one of my favorite songs by them. It's so random. I love it. Um, Dio is a funny song, great song. Inward Singing is hilarious. Actually, it's probably, I mean, I can see that technique becoming popular pretty soon. Kyle Quit the Band is a funny song. Last week, Kyle quit the band. The Road, funny, great song. Cock Push-Ups, funny song. I can't do one. Lee, a great song. I I wonder how many times they say Lee. I actually don't know, but someone should count that. Friendship Test, a funny song. Friendship's a funny song. Karate Schnitzel's a hilarious song. I love it so much. I just love some of the songs where it's just them talking. It's so funny and random. Karate's a great song. Rock Your Socks is great. Drive Through is amazing. That's like one of their other great songs where it's just them talking. I love it so much. It's so funny. Uh, Double Team's a great song, and City Hall is my favorite Tenacious D song, and of course Malibu Nights, which is like in the second part of it. Um, yeah, it's just a great album. You guys should definitely listen to it. I don't see why anybody wouldn't like it. It's such a good album. Um, yeah, that's it for the rankings of Tenacious D albums. If you liked it, like the video. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.